We just set up in our friend's backyard and we told people it was a private show because it's LA, right? You have to kind of like play it a little bit. We invited everybody and it packed out. And that worked because they were just interested and people like getting invited to things that seem private.
The Wreck's very first single went to radio one day after it was released. They went on their very first tour with 3 recorded songs to their name. Things happen fast for these indie rockers, so we were lucky to snag some time with them before their inevitable world domination. They told us about their favorite kind of moment during a show and their youngest crowd surfer yet.
We once crowd surfed a 5-year-old. He was in like a robot costume. We kind of like do robots as a bit of our branding, and this kid was like wearing a robot costume. So I brought him on stage, and then for Favorite Liar, I just kind of like, I was like, all right, you guys are gonna take care of him, right? I saw his mom in the corner, I was like, is this cool? We've got insurance.
We've got insurance. Not for that. This moment when you look out and you see a bunch of dudes who came with their girlfriends who are fans of the band, and they're kind of like grumpy that they're there, they're just being good boyfriends coming along, and they're standing there with their arms crossed. Start bobbing the head a little bit, and moving around, and then start knowing the words.
Start knowing the words.
Like, oh my gosh. And then sometimes they'll come over to the merch table later and be like, oh, it was a great set. And it's like, that's a really cool feeling. You really can see that you won over a new fan.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing, is definitely like seeing a crowd shift, especially when it's like an older crowd or you know, a crowd that's not as easy to please and something you really have to work for. Watching that crowd start to move and really get into it and then become fans and then you see them at your next show, like that's my favorite. I love support tours for that reason, where you're just like, it's a competition, it's a game.
Yeah, I think
you gotta beat out the other openers, you gotta put out the best show you can and make that crowd remember your band that night, and that's super fun.
That's special.
The Wrecks are on tour now and they have dates scheduled through May 3rd. Their brand new EP, Panic Vertigo, is out now too. Get more info at wearethewrecks.com. See ya! For more exclusive interviews and news on top tours, subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Every link is in the description.